What is going on, everyone? Badger here. Should have liked and sub, and let's get into this. It's a sad time. It's been a sad time, obviously, for a decade plus to be a Star Wars fan. Uh, Ironically, though, if you're a Legends fan, i.e., the expanded universe, i.e., the real history that Kathleen Kennedy threw out and acted like didn't exist, it's actually sort of a renaissance for you, which is me, because Disney has found out that that shit sells, even though that's what we've been saying for 10 years. So the only Black Series toys that are coming out are the expanded universe Legends. All the comics and books that are being re-released in audiobooks are expanded and Legends. And the video games are still. I just bought Boba Fett for like $9 on the Steam sale. Great, again, Legends. But their new stuff, it's not doing well. And even the good stuff, like on Disney Plus, because there are some that people genuinely that watched it, like Skeleton Crew, but no one watched it because word of mouth around Disney and Kathleen and Star Wars ain't great. So we saw Concord go the way of the dodo. That lasted 2 months. Zynga has announced that Star Wars Hunters is shutting down. This didn't even get to make it to the PC, even though we'll find out they had a play test. Big shining moratorium up front. And yes, this game was the Star Wars Concord. It was made and marketed to be the extremely diverse, even though Star Wars was always diverse, but modern California diverse, which is the only thing those people understand. And you know who I'm talking about. So here is the announcement from Zynga Star Wars. We thank all of our hunters for joining us on Vespara. For more information, and they show you the frequently asked questions. So Star Wars Hunters, April 15th will be the final content update for Star Wars Hunters. You can still play the game, and the newest Hunter Tuya will be made available for free for all users from April 15th onward. The game will remain playable until October 1st, 2025. So you've got until October 1st, 2025 to get your fun times out, which clearly aren't that fun. The company will not be offering refunds for players who purchase the Season 5 Arena Pass. The intention of the 30-day notice we are giving between March 14th and turning off in-app purchases on April 15th is to give players enough time to max out the Arena Pass before the end of the season. Yeah, so keep playing the dead game so that you can max out the rewards and then play until October 1st. It's also not offering refunds for the premium in-game currency. Restall purchases will not be refunded. And then again, they're saying, so basically you have the 30 days notice if you to spend the currency on things in the game that will no longer be usable when you can't play the game. Isn't that nice? Again, described as a fast-paced 4v4 arena shooter. Sound familiar to you? It probably would have done fine on PC, assuming it was free to play and they had way better skins and stuff like that. Never got to that point. You can see the game was supposed to receive a PC release at the end of January after playtests happening in December and earlier in January, but the game never made it into early access. Gee, I wonder why. I wonder if they saw the absolute failure of all the other projects, specifically Concord and things like that. Saw how well Marvel Rivals was doing. By the way, yes, is it a wheelchair Moncal or is that just a moving chair? Who knows? The point is, it was marketed with diversity, and as such, it got a lot of
nerd alert.
But in the worst way possible. Steam Outlaws over here is the other Star Wars offering, and no one's playing that. Highly discounted. You can see here. Look, couldn't even hit 4,000 for a AAA game. This should have 50,000 plus players. 10 at this point in the timeline with DLC that had just come out and all that. This should still have 30 to 50,000 people playing it on the regular. Absolutely embarrassing. This is getting beaten by a 13-year-old game, Knights of the Old Republic, which I still play. The Old Republic, the MMO, and probably by the Knights of the Old Republic. I'll check that out. Either way, the only Star Wars games people are playing are the older ones. The only Star Wars content people seem to be watching are the older ones. Very interested to see how Andor Season 2 does. But yeah, were you able to play Zynga? Were you able to play Star Wars Hunters on anything? Mobile? Huh? How was it? I'm good. Either way, make sure to like, share, sub. If you have done that, thank you. If you're going to do that, thank you. And
Well. Bye.